Yo, Ski, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy No Return MG back here with another banger for you guys today. I got a whole lot of content out today for you guys, but there's just so much to talk about. As you guys know, once again, the market house is crashed, absolutely crashed. It's flooded with a whole bunch of new cards, old cards, people buying, people selling. It's a buyer's market, plain and simple. But with that being said, there is a whole lot of ways for you guys to be making MT, plain and simple. Whole lot of ways for you guys to make MT. So let's go into snipe filters that you guys should be sitting on in order to make that MT. And hey, maybe you might come a Myteam millionaire. Who knows? I'm not saying you're going to. I'm just saying who knows. Before I get into the video, make sure you guys like the video and subscribe to your boy. We're on the road to 3K subscribers, so make sure y'all boys tap in, man. So let's get into the filters straight off because it's pretty. There's a couple of filters that it's easy to make MT. I ain't gonna lie. It's easy to make MT. These are a couple of filters. So first off, the all-star filter is probably gonna be your best friend if you want to make MT, plain and simple. One of the best filters right now at this specific moment is McClung. It's crazy because he won the all-star. He won the dunk contest last night. So there's a challenge in order to get a free dark matter token. Or whatever they call it, dark matter piece, whatever, bro. They're probably the most valuable things, but the problem is you have to get McClung and dunk like 50 times with him, and he costs like 70k. So like, I'm not gonna lie, that's low-key tough. It's low-key tough. You're gonna have to spend 70k to get a McClung. So what you're going to do is sit on this filter, man, plain and simple. I'll probably put it to like, I don't know, 50k. If you put it to like 50k, you'll probably still make profit, and then boom, just sit on this filter, man. Just sit on this filter, keep refreshing, see what pops up for you, what doesn't pop up. And this is probably one of the best filters at the moment, man. I'm not saying you're gonna get a whole bunch of McClungs to pop up on this filter, but if you do get 1-2 pop up on the filter, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, you're gonna make a good amount of MT, which is a really good thing. So this is probably one of my favorite filters at the moment. You just gotta hope and cross your fingers and hope you get lucky. I'm not saying you're going to, but you definitely can. Along with the all-star weekend, all of these cards that you see that goes for a little bit of bread in terms of like these rookies, sophomores, etc., are filters that I would probably sit on. So some guys is like Zach Edey goes for a good amount. He's like 70-ish k. So just sit on this filter, go to like 50k and sit on that filter, man. Another person just like that is Alex Sar is another guy. He's going for about 50-ish k. So I mean, if you put it to like 40k and you can snipe one for about 10k, you're gonna make a good amount of profit. You're gonna make a really good profit, honestly. So those are two of my favorite filters at the moment. All these all-star cards, like any one of these guys that you know go for bread, like just sit on that filter. Stephon Castle's another one. So Stephon Castle, Alex Sar, McClung, like I said, all those guys are guys you could sit on the filter and make some MT with. Even Buzelas, I think there's a challenge for Buzelas. So a couple of filters that you can use to make some MT, man. Make some MT. Who doesn't like free MT, bruh? I mean, plain and simple, who doesn't like free MT? So those are some filters that I would suggest. Now here's another filter that if you want to make MT, it's a great way, but there's a little problem. So you're gonna have to, if you want to do this, you're gonna have to have some MT to be able to do this. So it's another one. We're gonna go Galaxy Opal. We're going to go all-star again. Am I just selling? Or there we go. We're gonna go all-star and we're gonna go to buyout. So if you go to that, you do that. The problem is you see that there's a couple people ruining the filters, like a Trae Young, Darius Garland, Dame, Siakam. I mean, there's a lot of guys that's ruining the filters, bro. So what you're gonna have to do, what I would suggest, right, is you're gonna do Eastern or Western. Pick whichever one you want to do. I'll probably say maybe Eastern is probably the cheapest for you to do because it's only Trae, Darius, Dame, and I think Tyler Hero, Siakam. See, there's like 5 people on that filter, so it's kind of tough. Let's see what Western, you only got J-Dub, Sengun, and Kyrie. And those are literally the only people. All right, so those 3 people. Basically what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna have to buy all 3, every player that you see on here that's on this filter. So like you gotta buy 1 Sengun, 1 J-Dub, and 1 Kyrie. There's no other way to really like get around that. Like you're gonna have to buy them, all those 3. So once you do that, you can just sit on the filter. You're gonna do that, right? And then you're gonna put enable. So when you do enable, basically what it does, if it's in your collection already, they won't pop up on the filter. You get what I'm saying? So you're gonna have to buy those cards so they don't pop up on your filter. Once you do that, you could sit on your 100K filter and just sit here and see what cards pop up. So like for Western, you got Anthony Edwards, you got James Harden, you got AD, you got Wemby, there's a lot of people on this filter that you can get, you know what I'm saying? So if you could get them for a snipe, anybody that you really see, you could just put 100 and just sit on that filter and snipe them. So that's what I honestly would suggest. What you could also do too is, since these guys are buyouts, I don't know how much they go for. Let's see how much they go for. These guys go for like 60k. So if you really wanted to, you could sit on this filter and put it to like 50k. Anything under 50k, you could make a little bit of profit off of. People might throw a couple things up, but that's basically what I would do. It's gonna be the same thing for the Eastern as well. So if you go to Eastern, Galaxy Opal, Eastern, you're gonna have to do the same thing. The Eastern just has more people, so you're gonna have to buy Tyler Hero. You're gonna have to buy Dame. You're gonna have to buy Trey Young. You're gonna have to buy all those people that you do see on this filter, put it on the enabled, and anything that you see that's a buyout, you're gonna make a lot of MT on. Plain and simple. Look at this game. You got Cade. You got let's see. You got Cade. Whoa, like these are only people that's popping up. You got Cade, you got Evan Mobley, you got all the Eastern All-Stars that are Galaxy Opals, bro. You could really get, you gotta hope that they do pop up, but it's a great way to make MT, man. It's a great way to make MT. Now for another filter, obviously the most obvious one, you could go Dark Matter, minimum buyout 500. Anybody you see, you're gonna make a lot of profit on. The odds of you getting something on this filter is like slim to none. I'm not gonna lie to you, but you can make some profit on this filter, plain and simple. This is a really good filter to make profit off of. You can do that, man, as well. Now going back, you have another all-star filter that I didn't talk about, so I probably should have. You could go all-star and you could go to the cheapest. You kind of got to have a head range and kind of know somewhat what some of these guys do go for, but you can go on this filter, do like what is this, 500. People might throw a couple up for 1,000, 2,000. It's not a lot of profit, but if you do that a couple of times, like, you're gonna make a couple profit. I probably bought a couple of these for like 2k. I mean, I'm making like 3k profit each one. So this is a filter, you could sit on it. Let's see what the minimum is, like 5,800. So you could just literally sit on this filter, scroll, and honestly, each one you could make a little profit. See, 5,400. You see how fast that went off. Like, this is probably going to be the most active filter. And if you want passive, like if you want to make like a lot of MT just like slowly, this is probably the way to go. Like even like a Draymond for 5,700. I don't think that's the worst. See how fast they're going. They're going, as you can see. I took my time on that, but you guys can see like how fast they're going. I don't know what Draymond goes for, but I think he goes for way more than that. So this is probably going to be your most active filter, truthfully. And if you want to make a lot of MT, it's going to be slow, because like the MT you make is not going to be a lot. You might make 3 or 4k, but with how active this filter is going to be, like if you do that like 15 times, I mean, bro, you make a good amount of MT, bro, plain and simple. So this is also another big filter, probably the filter that I would suggest the highest out of some of the other ones. You just kind of have to have a ball range of like what certain cards go for. Like if you see like a JD Davidson, like I just wouldn't pick him up. I mean, if you want to, go ahead, I ain't gonna stop you, but like, you know, just know the market, bro. Just know the market, plain and simple. And you should always know that when you're sniping, because sometimes you're gonna see snipes that you think are snipes and they're not really snipes. So you kind of gotta know like what certain cards go for, know not to gamble on it, because sometimes it's just not really worth it. Like this for 5k, I'm taking that. I'm probably gonna make a little bit of profit, not too much. That one's 5,200 too. I think this guy might go for something, I don't really know, but I'm gonna take that because I feel like he's a good card and he might go up. But this is like an easy filter. You can sit on this filter and you can make a lot of MC, man, plain and simple. But you see, I've been on it for a little bit and you see how active it is already. I mean, 4,500. I mean, nah, this is 100. Oh, Hame taking that. Oh my god. Yo, this filter's active. You seen it right here, bro. I've been on for like less than 2 minutes, bro. This filter's active. This is the filter I would highly suggest out of anything, bro. Make sure you get on this filter and do your thing. I'm taking that because that's a thing, bro. But yeah, I can see, man, like I highly suggest this one. I think it's a really good filter. That's like I want to keep on sniping, but I gotta get off. I'm making a video, man. I'm making a video. But y'all seeing this, bro? Y'all seeing it. Y'all see how many times I'm just refreshing and just scrolling, like. But yeah, this is probably the filter I'll definitely recommend. I gotta get off because I want to make MT, but I gotta make this video, man. My fault, y'all. One of the last ones I will bring up as well. We're gonna go Galaxy Opal small forward. And this is another one, like you're gonna have to buy Jaylen Brown. If you have leftover MT, I mean 80k, it's not the worst. I mean, I understand why you wouldn't, but I mean you do that, but whatever, bro. Basically, you buy him, you do enabled, you keep on scrolling on this, and as you can see all the options. I mean, like most of his Jaylen Brown, you got KD on here, you got LeBron on here, you got Melo on here, you got PG on here. I feel like we got a couple more people on here. Isn't AK on here as well? You got Gordon Hayward, basically anybody but Jay Brown. You got, I mean, you got Worthy, you got Marion, there's a lot of different small forwards that you could put on here to make MT, man. And that goes for a lot of these other cards too. Like you could probably go power forward, buyout. You take these two guys, you buy them out, and then you see all these other options. You got Mobley, you got Giannis, the problem with these ones, you're gonna have to buy one person. But I mean, honestly, it's kind of worth it if you do get a snipe. Obviously you have to get a snipe, and that's kind of the tough part, but if you could get around that, it's not the worst one, man. It's not the worst. You just gotta buy one of those guys. But what you could also do too is, like, this guy is Sengun is Eastern, so you can go like conference Eastern, and you should be good for like Eastern. So you could go on this one, Eastern. You got a couple people. You got Dwight, you got Thing. There's not a lot of people on there, I ain't gonna lie, but there's a couple people. You could go with that. I don't think it's much for some of these other positions. Like let's see, go 500. This one is only Tyler Hero, so like you get Tyler Hero, you take him off. You got Anthony Edwards, James Harden, you got Clyde, you got T-Mac, you got Levine. So basically it's one of these. It's just each filter has one guy that you have to buy and put him in your collection. But once you put him in collection, you're kind of good to get anything else. Point guard is kind of tough, I ain't gonna lie. There's a lot of point guards, bro. But I mean, you can maybe do, like, honestly, I think if you do Western, you'll be fine, right? If you do Western, or you got Kyrie. So Kyrie is the only one for Western. But if you buy Kyrie, then you go ahead and you just do it. You got Ja, you got Westbrook, you got Steph. You got a good amount of people. So those are some of the filters that I would stay on personally right now. You got Oscar on here. Oscar's a really good one. Those are a couple of filters that I would stay on right here. Once again, you can kind of find some of these like cheaper options, I guess, and it'll be way different once it becomes like tomorrow, because I mean tomorrow we're gonna get super packs and we're gonna get even more filters to be able to be used. So man, make sure you guys look out for that. I'll really stay on this all-star one. I think this all-star one is really, really good. I think it'll be really, really useful and make you guys a whole lot of MT. Let me know what you guys think in the comments about this, bro. Let me know if you got any crazy snipes. This is the best way to make MT if you're just starting out, just sitting on filters. It might be boring, but trust me, put on some music, watch a show, just refresh filters, and you can make hundreds of MT simply just by sniping. Make sure you guys like and subscribe on the video. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Let me know if you got any snipes recently. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. I'm out of here, man.